You come by faith in him.
He was called America's pastor, a minister in the old-time tradition of Southern U.S. Baptists who built a mass following worldwide, travelling the globe and taking to the airwaves as no religious leader had ever done before. He had no home church, no regular congregation, no church hierarchy, except the one he himself created. But through radio, television, movies, publishing and appearances in 185 countries to record-breaking crowds, Graham reached out to hundreds of millions of people, preaching the gospel to try to save the souls of each and every one.
There is no other way. Man cannot be saved by bread alone.
Billy Graham was born in 1918 and raised on a dairy farm in Charlotte, North Carolina, a time and a place familiar with travelling preachers who would visit long enough to try to revive the community's faith in Christ. Graham attended a revival meeting when he was 16. He became a minister and launched his own revivals.
I do not believe that any man can solve the problems of life without Jesus Christ.
He called his revival campaigns crusades and made them bigger than any ever seen before. Night after night, for example, at New York's Madison Square Garden for 16 weeks. In 1950, Billy Graham made his first visit to the White House. He met and prayed there with Harry Truman, and through the decades with nearly all of Truman's successors.
I know that God has sent me out as a warrior on the 5 continents to preach the gospel, and I must continue until he gives the signal that I'm to stop.
He prayed in Russia, China, South Africa.
Christ belongs to all people. He belongs to the whole world.
He prayed in North Korea, Canada, Hungary.
I greet all of you in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ.
And in 2005, he prayed at his last crusade with 200,000 people in New York.
We hope to come back again someday.
Billy Graham prayed all around the world in his 7 decades as a media-savvy minister, a preacher who reached out to the planet.